What's up everybody, it's Tetra. I've just gotten done with another major update on my indie game Crowsedge, so let's talk about everything new in the Crowsedge Alpha 1.2 update. The first thing that I added into the game is a new tool, the GPS. This tool allows players to know the relative location of the nearest threat or the nearest point of interest around the map. But my game is set in the 90s and GPS certainly isn't perfect. That means sometimes the GPS will lose signal and you won't be able to use it until it resets. The next biggest thing that I added into the 1.2 update is the tape system. This allows you to pick up different tapes from around the map and listen to the voice recordings on them using the radios at the campsite and at the radio tower. Recorded on these tapes is really useful information not only about the actual game itself, but also the lore and the story behind the game. If you've ever wanted to know more about the world of Crowsedge, now is the time to do it using the new tape system. Next thing I added into the game was the interest point system. Basically, players were telling me that they were getting lost and didn't really know what to do while they were playing the game. So I made it to where once you read certain notes or listen to certain voice logs, a new icon will appear on your map showing the general location of where that thing is, but it doesn't tell you what it is yet, so you have to go find it and explore it to figure out what it might be. This means that players won't have the issue of not knowing what to do anymore, and it means that the gameplay is going to be a lot more clear and a lot more fun. A lot of the players who played my game at first were really lost and didn't really know where they were, and navigation is really hard in Crowsedge, so I decided to make it a little bit easier by adding in the large maps. These are little things you can find across the map, and they show you your exact location. Now, this means that the players won't know their exact location the whole time they're playing the game, but hopefully it will make it a little bit easier to get your bearings straight once you get lost. I also added in a new bonfire that can be turned on and off at certain locations, and hopefully in the future we can add some even better features to that, like maybe even a save system. On top of that, I also added in an FPS counter in the settings menu, along with a lot of other features to that menu, including turning off post-processing, and in general just having a more useful menu for the players to have. I also added in a brand new point of interest, the RV campsite. This is just a simple place for players to kind of take a break and not really be scared of getting chased so much by the monsters around the map. But I also made a ton of improvements to the game's overall performance. I boosted the FPS by nearly 30 on my own computer, and I'm assuming for other people it could be even higher. And finally, I added in a brand new final cutscene and ending to my game officially. These are just some of the improvements and additions that I've made to the content of Crowsedge, and honestly the game is better than it's ever been. Never been a better time to pick up Crowsedge, so if you want to go ahead and give it a try, it's free right now on itch.io. So go ahead and click the link in my bio or in the description and go ahead and give it a shot. Leave a good review if you really like it, and give me some honest feedback. I listen to everything you guys say.